episode of the weekly Fangirl. I just want to lay out a couple things before we get started. First of all, I know that the intro probably looked a little rushed, and it was. I didn't have a lot of time to put anything together, but I will be working on something for future videos. Second off, I know my audio probably doesn't sound great, but I don't currently have a mic, so I will be getting one hopefully in the near future. First off this week, we're going to go with Doctor Who. BBC has released a new MMORPG, or massively multiplayer online role-playing game, called Doctor Who Worlds in Time. In the game, players can not only control their own character, but also the TARDIS, as you try to complete challenges laid out for you by the Doctor himself. You can pair up with other controllable players, or with other real-time players. Best off, this game is free. I haven't had a chance to play it myself, but I'm hoping that maybe this Friday's video gameplay will be this game, so we can kind of see what it is and, run through it together. Doctor Who has been confirmed to come back Saturday, March 30th, which is the day before my birthday, so thank you for that, BBC. Doctor Who will be part of BBC's new Supernatural Saturday block, which will also include their new original series, Orphan Black, and the comedy chat series, The Nerdist. Writer Steven Moffat has said that 2013 will be tremendous for Doctor Who. As reported by Wired.com, this year's 50th anniversary special really is going to be something special for Doctor Who. They're going to achieve that by getting all previous 10 Doctors on screen with Matt Smith. While most of the previous actors were ready and willing to get back into the role of the Doctor, Christopher Eccleston wasn't keen on the idea, claiming he had no plans to return to the show. But as of January 22nd, writer Steven Moffat has confirmed that he's finishing up a script that will have Matt facing a foe so great he will need all 10 previous Doctors to help him out. In real-life Doctor Who news, Matt Smith will be making his directorial debut this year, directing an episode of Playhouse Presents. The episode is called Cargeese, and it will be out on April 25th. On to some Supernatural news. This week's episode is sure to bubble up some excitement in the Supernatural fandom. This Wednesday, it's all about the boys' ancestry in episode Time Goes By, when their paternal grandfather travels from the past to the present looking for Daddy Winchester. Now that we know that John knew about monsters before he met Mary, it should be pretty interesting to see what other bits of the family mythology we get to learn about this week. Make sure to tune in this Wednesday at 9 p.m. on the CW. If you've been wondering about the future of Supernatural, I might have a little bit of information for you. Although not fully answered, the question was addressed by current president of CW, Mark Pedowitz. When asked about a season 9, he stated, "There's always a good chance that it could happen. So here's to hoping that we get to stare at those lovely Winchester boys just a little bit longer." Also, it might be a little bit of old news, but Jensen and Danielle Ackles are expecting their first baby. So I will be including their Twitter handles below in the description, and you guys can send them a little congratulatory message. That would be very nice. Next up is Once Upon a Time, and since they've been on hiatus, I don't have a ton of information about what's going on right now, but they will be returning in February with a new episode. Some old characters, including Jack the Giant, will be returning and with a vengeance aimed at David. Mr. Gold will finally leave town to go find his son, with Emma and Henry at his side. And the mysterious driver from last episode will be asking Belle what she remembers from the night of the accident. Make sure to tune in Sunday, February 10th at 8 p.m. to see how it all plays out. Next up is American Horror Story, and unfortunately, the second season has just ended. But I do have a couple fun bits for you, including some information on Season 3. Sarah Paulson, who played the brave Lana Winters in American Horror Story Asylum, apparently can't watch her own show. Now, I'm going to read this bit off paper because I don't want to misquote anybody, but this is what she had to say. "There are some people who like to be scared, and I understand that, but I am not one of those individuals. I like to cozy up with a nice book and a bath and a teddy bear. I'm not interested in being terrified before I go to sleep." Show creator Ryan Murphy decided that Aliens might not have been the way to go last season, especially since it wasn't received very well by most of the fan base. Again, reading off paper not to misquote, Murphy says, "I think I'm done with Aliens. I thought the alien stuff was interesting because I thought it was so metaphoric, because it's so take it or leave it. The thing I thought people would not like was the Lily Ray possession by Satan, which was by far a great fan favorite of this year. There will be no aliens in Season 3. Staying on the subject of Season 3, Murphy hasn't had much to say about what he's planning, but he did say that he really missed the Violet Tate romance from Season 1, and he wants to see more of that in the third season. He also plans to film in 3 different cities. we can look forward to having Tessa Farmiga, who played Violet in Season 1, back in Season 3. She's going to be headlining the show, along with confirmed actors Evan Peters, Jessica Lange, and Sarah Paulson. So I'm really forward to see exactly what he's planning for that season. So as soon as I get more information, I will be putting it up. Last this week is How I Met Your Mother. In this week's episode, P.S. I Love You, we're going to get a better look into Robin's old career as pop star Robin Sparkles. Barney uncovers an old episode of Underneath the Tunes, featuring Miss Sparkles and a couple celebrity guests, including Alex Trebek and Canucks player Jason Priestley. James Van Der Beek will also be back in this episode to reprise his role as Robin's ex, Simon. Supposedly, we're going to get to see a little more of Robin's dark side and see what happened to get her from where she was as a pop star to where she is now. I'm also happy to share with you that How I Met Your Mother will be returning for our 9th season. Show creators Carter Bays and Craig Thomas have confirmed that the long-running comedy series will return. That's all for our TV news for now, so let's move on to our featured fandom item of the week. This week I chose the David Tennant plush pillow from the telahmarie Etsy shop. I hope I'm saying that right. Basically, it's a pillow that looks like David Tennant, and he even has his little 3D glasses on. Not really much else here to tell you. I will be putting the link for the shop and that particular item in the description below, so make sure you check that out. So that's all for this episode of the Weekly Fangirl. I really hope you guys enjoyed the show. Make sure to leave me comments below and tell me what you did like and what you didn't like. And if you were a fan, then make sure to thumbs up and subscribe. We'll be putting out new videos like this one every Monday and a gameplay video every Friday. So I hope to see you guys soon. Have a good one. Bye.